Alright, we have another regrouping moment. Talk to everyone. I forgot the pot wasn't considered a Therian. Actually, I forget. I always forget if the pot is considered a Therian. It's not, though. So I'm trying to think this through. We have 4 more Therians to go. I know there's one in... Yeah, there's one later. There's 2 I can think of that are later in the game. And then there's gotta be the next one we get. So, alright, that adds up nicely, actually. So the jug you fished up, it's assertive but not ostentatious, and its luxurious curves are subtly seductive. A fine piece. Alright, we got some people. We got our party members to talk to. Let's do Eleanor first.
What else do they have in common?
What are you up to?
I'm compiling everything we know about Earth Pulse points, starting with what the ones in Ward Forest and Palamedes have in common. I'll compare those points with the ones that didn't have any Therians. Then, I'll factor in everything I currently know about the Abbey's deployments. Once that's done, I'll match all that information against what we know about the locations Laphicet was able to sense. When that's completed, we should be able to tell which locations are more likely to house a Therian.
You're really going all out, aren't you?
Must you sound so incredulous? If you're going to do something, then give it your all. There is no other way to live.
Right. I'm counting on you then.
I'm not doing this for you. This is for me and for Laphicet. Do you even understand why that boy's trying so hard?
Yeah, I do.
You're doing this for self-interest. We get it. Laphicet can be part of it. Eisen actually like me when I'm talking about SMT to my friends. I love Eisen. That's Eisen for you. If you understand, then you need to show that you do. I can't empathize the importance of that enough. Oh wait, Eisen's not here. Oh, I know what. We're coming up to some kind of funny skits. Also, a nice reference to Zestiria is on its way because Eisen's not here. We talked to these 4, and then I think we find Eisen later.
Oh, hey, Velvet. You don't mind if I give Kudogane that orichalcum you fished up, do you?
Doesn't matter to me. But do you really think he can make a weapon with that?
I don't know. What does the expert think?
Conventionally, no, it's impossible. But when has convention ever stopped a demon?
I won't argue that.
We're dealing with the hardest metal in existence. But I'm ready to cast aside all doubt, to focus everything on forging my greatest creation.
If anybody can do it, it's you. Good luck, Kudogane.
Yeah, best of luck. If you can make Rokuro stronger, you'll be helping me out too.
Kurogane's Orichalcum Stormquell Shigade is sure to fall next time we cross swords. I believe in you, Rokuro. We'll save Laphicet for last, because I still don't know my definitive ranking of these characters. So I'm just rotating who I talk to first and last. You can give me a nickname if you want. I will be doing no such thing.
Have you been practicing your dove impression, Velvet?
What? No.
Now, a performer in Magilou's menagerie has to be more diligent than that. What if we're stopped at a checkpoint and the guards ask you to perform a trick?
If that happens, I'll show them my trick where I devour an entire witch faster than the blink of an eye.
Oh, that would be a sight indeed. But seriously, if you ever want some magic tricks up your sleeve, let me know and I'll teach you some. Just 10,000 gold each.
I'll be broke really fast. Steady practice is the key. If you don't put in real effort, you'll never be the real McCoy. You have to perfect your art, be it juggling or vengeance. Alright, Laphicet, you get to go last for this little section.
Laphicet! I spy!
I can't, Kamawana. I've got stuff to...
I spy with my little eye! Something that starts with V!
Okay, I'll try. Is it... Velvet?
No fair! How'd you do it so fast?
Wait, Kamawana, I'm sorry. You don't have to cry.
Poor Fee.
I hate Kamuana so much. 80% of her character is when she cries, and that's when I hate her, so that's why I hate her.
Hey, what do you say we track down another Therian?
Sure. From what I can tell, the next closest Earth pulse point is near the center of Midgand.
Midgand, huh? The capital's not far from there. I wonder how things are now that Griffin's gone, though.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe so, but Eisen's not here, you know.
You're right. I haven't seen him in a while. We should probably ask Benwick where he wandered off to.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a letter here. On pretty cutesy stationery, too. Let's just have a quick look-see. As the cold turns bitter and the snow piles up on the mountains, I cannot help but think of you and hope you are in good cheer. As for myself, I am the same as ever, although I recently acquired a rare item that I shall be sending your...
It's rude to read other people's letters, you know.
Yeah, but how else are we supposed to find out whose it is?
Does it say who the sender is?
Uzfamewu Wexov.
Who the hell is that?
Probably someone on this island, if I had to guess. Hey! Anybody lose a letter?
Do any of these folks look like the type to write a fancy letter?
Point taken.
It could be one of the pirates. Why don't we go to the docks and ask around?
Fine, just don't forget our mission.
Yeah, someone at the docks is gonna be named Uzama, whatever the name was. Yeah, good idea, Eleanor.
No reply this time either?
But she's doing okay. I can say's that much.
That's good to hear. I can rest easy then.
Now's about getting that pot wrapped. I's got this new sunflower printer. How's that sound?
Yeah, that one's cute enough. Let's go with that.
Did he just say cute?
Help you with something?
Someone dropped this letter. Do you have any idea who it might...
You didn't read it, did you?
Wait, it's yours?
We didn't read it. Much.
Procro!
You really didn't read it?
No, of course not.
Put this letter in with the package.
Who's got it? When you ship with the Turtles Express, rest assured your mail is in good hands.
If you're done here, we're ready to head out. Our destination is Midgand.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Was he sending a gift to someone? And with a letter, too.
Gotta be a lady friend, that's for sure.
You think? Either way, that letter was really polite. And did you see that penmanship?
Yeah, I didn't know old Reeps had it in him.
I can hear you two, you know.
Did Eisen just hit them?
Yikes. Better watch what we say from now on.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's by the way, that's a I don't want to spoil it right now in case anyone hasn't played another Tales game, but that is a reference to people who've played other games in the series. Most notably Zestiria, because it's the only one connected. Time to hunt, Grocky. The sky and sea here are your playground. Find something nice to impress Kamoana with. My emergency stock of spirits is all but dry. Who's the primary suspect? Hard to say when we're all pirates. Fair point. By the way, I hope the game lets me go back to previous places. There are some side quests I want to tackle. We're probably going to hold off on finding the next Therium right now. I really want to tackle some side quests. I think there's a code red somewhere I want to go take care of. Maybe I can embark. We'll find out later. We have some skits to do, though, before we leave. Are there any, at the inn? Oh, there's stuff at the inn. I want to go there. Let's just take care of these skits first. We got some skits to do before we move on.
I noticed you've come up with your little name for the kid. You sure are the sentimental type, aren't you?
Oh? Calling him Fee doesn't cost me anything. And it's not like I gave it much thought.
That may be the case, but no one else has taken even that token effort. And in doing so, I wonder if maybe you were trying to encourage him to be his own being. After all, one requires a name before he can consider his own identity. Having been given a name, he realizes he is his own entity, separate from others, and a certain formless essence comes to life inside him. And you're the one who set that process in motion for the kid. Whether you intended to or not, you changed him from a puppet into a living being.
So what's your point?
I've been with you since the start of this journey, haven't I? Wouldn't kill you to give me a nickname, would it?
I've never really thought of us as being that close. And besides, you just forced your way into the group.
Come now! I know you've got a bigger heart than that! Surely you have it in you to give a nickname to a dear friend!
We're not dear friends. And even if we were, I'm not good at nicknames anyway.
Please, I'm begging you!
Okay then. Magi.
Oh, come on, that's so obvious. Can't you put some heart into it for your dear friend?
Fine. Lou.
Do I look like an old man to you? You're not even trying!
Okay then. Witchy McWitcherton.
Interesting. Well, if I had to rank it against 1,000 other nicknames, I'd probably put it at number 1011. A nickname needs to have charm. It needs to leave a lasting impression.
Sure then. Hattie.
Now you're just saying what you see!
Book skirt.
Not any better either!
Ms. Creepy Eyes.
That's just an insult! Look, no nicknames based on what you see, and especially no slandering!
Lil Miss Witch who smiles around you but stabs you in the back when you're not looking.
Hey, that's personal information!
Look, I told you. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames.
Forget it! I should have known this wouldn't work!
I love that skit. That one's hilarious. Book skirt. Book skirt got to me. I mean, most of those did, but book skirt, I just was like, yeah. Every time, you know why I laughed? When I heard book skirt, I thought of that cursed skit with Lopposette and Magilou. Her nickname should be Futaba. You're right, chat. It's genius. It's so outside the box. All Velvet has to do is play Persona 5 and name her Futaba. Because it's very subtle, and the fact that she's the same voice actress as Futaba. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Some people in chat might be like, yeah, I don't mind, but you never know. I don't spoil stuff unless the game is... Unless it's like a direct sequel to something, obviously, because it's a given. But why am I gonna spoil something if they don't reveal anything?
Aizen, what happened to those octopuses?
Dial and Kurogane took them to the kitchen. They said they were going to make dinner for Kamoana.
They're going to feed demons to her?
A Therian needs malevolence to survive.
That's why they carried them off alive.
What do they plan on making?
Octopus ink pasta with takoyaki and fried octopus on the side, and Hellavisian octopus carpaccio.
Do they have a takoyaki pan here at the prison?
Kurogane hammered one out with some iron, along with a large pot for the pasta.
Still looking like that? Takoyaki would hit the spot right about now, though.
Octopus ink pasta, huh?
Like squids, octopuses release ink as a defensive mechanism, but theirs is made of different stuff and is used in other ways. Squid ink is stickier and acts like a decoy, but octopus ink spreads out like a cloud of smoke. But squid ink has 30 times the savory flavor, so octopus ink isn't used in pasta all that often.
Luffy told me the same thing. He said that's why octopus ink pasta isn't very good.
Luffy said that?
Yeah, so I ended up not making it for him. But I wonder... I guess it doesn't matter, since I can't taste it now.
I'll taste it for you then. So make me some octopus ink pasta sometime, alright?
Alright, and I'll be sure to make some that doesn't come from demons.
By the way, these are like the skits. Oh, the letter. We might learn right now. We might learn about the letter right now, and then I can feel free to talk about it. But this is definitely the point of the game where, like, I feel like Tales of Arise is really the same thing. Where Tales of Arise, I remember the skits in the very beginning of the game really acted as, like, you know, extra story for the game. Like, they really weren't that, like, not that the skits in Arise were bad, but I noticed the quality of the skits changed, like, as we got to the mid-game. Like, as we got, like, Rimwell and Law, I think it was after Ganabelt in Arise, when the skits really just started to pick up, not really pick up in quality as if they were bad, but, like, the skits really just started to have, like, a shift in tone. This is more of the same thing. I felt like in the beginning of this game, there really weren't much skits that were, like, you know, of this tone. We're going to be getting to these skits that I really like. Like, we're going to be getting to some really, really good skits at this point of the game and further. That's how most Tales games are, especially Berseria and Arise, where the skits in the beginning start off as, like, you know, like, a little extra lore and story, but then they'll get to the point where they're, like, character banters and, like, chemistry between the characters and just really funny moments overall. But yeah, let's find out who the letters for are. They might tell us right now.
Hey, who did Eisen send that letter and cooking pot to anyway?
I don't want to think about it. That walloping still stings.
You've got to be curious though, right?
Maybe.
It was serious stuff. Whoever it is must be important to him. A lover, maybe?
Eisen's lover.
A child wouldn't be happy with that cooking pot, and a man wouldn't want it wrapped up so pretty. A young woman with Eisen's tastes, then. He'd be bound to fall for a miraculous match like that, right?
I don't know. I bet she's that girl with the yellow umbrella.
You really have a thing for her, don't you?
I do not. That's not what I mean.
Then pray tell, what do you mean?
Huh?
Eavesdropping, Eleanor? How unseemingly rude of you. Besides, Luffy said is free to like whomever he chooses.
You're one to talk about eavesdropping, Magilou. Anyway, it's just that the sunflower design on the wrapping reminded me of her.
Now that you mention it, but does it really matter? He has someone to write to in any case.
True. I can't help but feel a bit envious.
What a nice way of summing it up, Velvet. So you were eavesdropping too, then?
Oh man. Picky Eisen. Man, there are so many skits. I guess it's kind of making up to it because in the beginning of the game, we haven't really had... There hasn't been like more than 2 skits in a row in this game. I feel like 2 skits in a row was the most we've ever gotten until this very point.
Say, what do you think about Eisen?
Oh, so that's the kind of guy you're into, hmm?
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but...
No! I just feel there's something different about him. The way he picks presents, the objects that catch his eye.
Oh, is that all? Boring.
No kidding. All men have some kind of particular interest, big or small.
I suppose that's true, but he seems a bit, shall we say, overly obsessive?
Now that you mention it, he does have a tendency to ramble on about various topics.
Yeah, they call that a
Not
nerd.
just the items he collects.
There's more to it?
Every weekend, he eats curry for dinner, and every time we go into port, he docks at the 3rd bollard.
Come to think of it, I heard the galley crew complaining that he always needs his pasta cooked exactly the right way.
And when he needs a new outfit, he always goes to the same tailor and returns with identical clothes and boots. It all has to be exactly the same size and in exactly the same color. Turtle says he's very nitpicky.
Sounds like he's not so much picky as he is a pain in the ass.
But I do see a different side of him now. I thought pirates were all rough and filthy, but it seems they can be quite meticulous.
Not much of a reassessment.
Yeah, Eleanor, you were heavily wrong in most of your judgments. I mean, that's part of your character, so, you know, but still. It's just true. 2-headed coin. This should be the last skit, and then we're good to go to... At least, for, like, right here. We'll get more skits in the end.
It must not feel great only ever getting tails, I bet.
Nah, I don't really mind that much. It's way too late for me to start letting that bother me.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get heads at least once? Hell, I know I'd like to see that, and I bet Laphicet here does too.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That's why I've brought something a little special. Ta-da!
What's so special about that coin? It looks identical to the one Eisen already has.
The front side does, yes. But both sides of the coin are actually heads. I had Kurogane make it for me custom. If both sides are heads, then not even the Reaper's curse can stop it.
Well, yeah, but that's cheating. What's the point in getting heads if it's rigged that way?
It's not cheating. It's called effort and hard work.
How?
If you always work hard and never give up, you'll make your own way forward. All right, I'm in. I'll get that heads for you. What?
That crow just flew off with the coin.
Those birds are attracted to shiny objects, I suppose. Damn it! I can't even win against a crow.
Don't sweat it. I figured something like this might happen, so I had a backup ready. Go on, give it a shot. You'll show that curse who's boss this time.
All right, here goes.
I don't believe it. Now Prince Percival's griffin's gone and eaten the other coin right out of the air.
Are you kidding me?
Not to worry. I've got a
What?
spare backup. It's time to put that curse on notice.
Right. Here I go.
Causes the end of the world and the game ends. Bad ending.
You gotta be kidding me. Reaper's curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling it'd turn out like this.
Well, I sure didn't.
Yeah, me neither.
Never underestimate the Reaper's Curse. Dude, that's probably like top 10. I would have to think of every single skit to rank the skits. That's probably in my... That's gotta be at least like a top 10 skit. Maybe even a top 5 skit. That was so good. So hilarious. Dude, the nickname... The Magilou nickname one is one of my favorite skits as well. I love that skit. I don't think I have a favorite skit in any Tales game. I definitely have those skits in Tales games where I'm like, yeah, these would be one of my favorites. I don't think I've ever said this is my definitive favorite skit in a Tales game, but that's kind of the good thing if you think about it, because that just means there's so many good ones you can't decide. I can't think of my favorite skit in like Graces or Arise. Although, I think Graces, I think I know what my favorite skit would be in that game. I think Graces, I just love the Rokugan skit. Where Sophie just says, we have to climb out the butt. That's probably one of my favorite skits. As well as any of them relating to Pascal, because Pascal is great. Alright, let's move on to the inn and see if there are any, yeah, there's some skits here, too. Man, there are a lot of skits once you reach Titania. I like it.